Here comes Yuki Tsunoda up to the line, and he's only 8th fastest in the Red Bull. A good effort from him. Is it going to be enough though? We will see. Isaac Hadja crosses the line. He goes 3rd fastest. Once again, pace from the young Frenchman in the Racing Bulls. Here comes the reigning F2 champion Gabriel Bortoleto, rounding the final corner, who was in Q3 last week in Spa. He might have a shot for it again today, and that is the pace that could do it later on. 5th fastest for Gabriel Bortoleto. Here's Carlos Sainz, rounding the final corner in his Williams. He crosses the line, and he goes 7th fastest for Williams. Now it's down to Pierre Gasly. He crosses the line, and he goes only 13th. Is it going to be enough? I doubt it. Let's find out if anyone else is improving. Charles Leclerc at the moment is the driver in the bottle, and he's now in the drop zone as Franco Colapinto goes 11th fastest. The Ferraris need to get these laps in, or they're going to be finding themselves out. Alex Albon goes 17th, but he's out, so nothing he can do to the likes of the guys against him. On board with Lewis Hamilton, 9 poles around this historic circuit and taking 8 wins here. He's never been knocked out of the top 10 here at Budapest. He's hoping to keep that streak going. Hamilton with an ordinary middle sector. Behrman goes 10th. Hamilton is rounding the final corner now. Can the 7-time world champion get his Ferrari into the top 10? He does, 9th fastest. Charles Leclerc, he's hoping to get into the top 5, and he does go into the top 5. Charles Leclerc, 5th fastest. Both Ferraris safely through. Liam Lawson crosses the line, and Yuki Tsunoda is once again out of qualifying. Albon is disappointed, he's last. He's out along with Hulkenberg, Ocon, Gasly, and the shock, the Red Bull of Yuki Tsunoda. Hamilton up to the line, and he's only 7th fastest. Will that be enough? I am not sure. For the man who has taken so many good results here, but he might be in trouble. Lawson goes 6th. Kimi Antonelli, we're watching now in the Mercedes. He'll be hoping to get into Q3. Hadja will definitely will. He's gone 6th fastest. George Russell is finding pace to get into the top 10. What about Kimi Antonelli? In the Mercedes, he's currently 14th. He crosses the line, and he's 8th. I don't know if that'll be enough. We'll find out. George Russell is rounding the final corner now. Max Verstappen's in the drop zone as well. He's got to get this lap in. Russell crosses the line. He goes 4th fastest, and Hamilton is out in Q2. That is a major shock here in qualifying. Verstappen gets through in only P8 and knocks Ollie Behrman out. But Hamilton, on a track he absolutely adores, is knocked out, as is Kimi Antonelli, as Gabriel Bortoleto goes into the top 10. Franco Colapinto hasn't been in Q3 since Baku last year. Can he do it this year? No! 14th for the young Argentine. And now it's down to Carlos Sainz on the front row here 3 years ago. Can he get into Q3? No! 14th fastest for the Spaniard in the Williams. But Hamilton, the big shock, out in Q2 on a track he always goes well at. Sadly, he's only 13th on the grid this year in a Ferrari. So Hamilton and Antonelli Antonelli's had his lap deleted. He's down in 15th. Behrman, Sainz and Colapinto also out. Lando Norris, who was on pole here last year, hoping to get it again this year. He crosses the line, and he's got it at the moment by half a second from Fernando Alonso. But here is Oscar Piastri, the championship leader, the man who won here last year. Can he get pole this year? Yes, he can. By 9.5 hundredths, the championship leader is currently on pole. George Russell, fastest first sector, fastest middle sector, but not enough to deny the 2 Papaya McLarens out front. But now, what about Max Verstappen? Up to the line for the reigning world champion, and it's only 5th fastest for Max Verstappen. Lance Stroll, who was 3rd on the grid here 5 years ago, will he be 3rd again? He crosses the line, does Lance Stroll, and he does go 3rd. The Aston Martin finding pace, and he's up into 3rd place. But what about this man, Fernando Alonso, fastest in the first sector, who hasn't been on pole in over 4,000 days. Hockenheim 2012 was his last pole position. 13 years later in Hungary, can he get it? No, he misses out. But at the moment, he is on the front row. Look at Charles Leclerc, fastest of anybody through the middle sector. Charles Leclerc and Ferrari, who haven't had a pole position so far this season, they might get it today. Leclerc crosses the line, and he is on pole. Wow, where did that come from? Lando Norris is at a personal best middle sector, but he's 2/10 off Charles Leclerc. Hadjar goes 7th fastest. Piastri is not improving as well. Is this going to be a surprise pole for Charles Leclerc? We'll find out. Norris crosses the line, and he's third. He misses out by 0.04 of a second. What about Piastri? Can he deny Charles Leclerc pole position? No, he can't. Charles Leclerc, out of absolutely nowhere, is on provisional pole. Unless Max Verstappen has got something in the bag. Lawson is 7th. Bortoletto now goes 7th. That'll be his best qualifying in Formula 1 if he can hold on to it. What about Max Verstappen though? No, he's 3/10 down on Leclerc. I think it's going to be a surprise pole for Charles Leclerc and for Ferrari here at the Hungaroring. Outstanding. Russell goes 4th. He's not on pole. The top 4 separated by 0.5. This is outstanding. Verstappen, where's he going to go? Only P8. And Charles Leclerc has taken a surprise and shocking pole position here in Budapest. And it's his and the team's first pole of the season and Ferrari's first pole at this track since Sebastian Vettel in 2017. Ferrari are back.
Anyone? What? Mamma mia! Oh my God.
Wow, Charles Leclerc, how on earth did he take pole? We don't know, the team doesn't know, but he certainly doesn't know as well. But otherwise, he is on pole in Budapest. What can he do against the McLarens tomorrow? We can see, but my word, what a qualifying that was.